In this video I'd like to look at how to use your gradebook in Teams. So, if you're on the general channel, you should see an assignments tab, and that's where you can create assignments so that students can submit work. They can be linked to forms and grade themselves automatically if you like. So once you've set up some assignments, you should see a tab called Grades, and this is your gradebook, your mark book if you like. So in this class I've already set up a couple of assignments and students have done some work. So if I click on Grades, the list of my students and the grades will appear. So you can see whether students have viewed the work or not viewed it, whether they've done it, and the marks are included. I haven't seen one of my classes, so it's quite legitimate that students haven't handed in work yet. And this presents a nice view. You can go down, and if after several weeks you see that someone's not handing anything in, you can contact them and try and find out what's going on. So very useful. But it would be very useful to be able to download this as an Excel spreadsheet so that you can add weightings and total it up and things like that, especially after you've got more than just a few grades in. And you do that by going to the top right hand corner and clicking Export to Excel. And it downloads and downloads to your Downloads folder. So I'm going to quickly go to Downloads folder now, and I'm going to open it up. So Excel now opens up, and you get something that looks like this. It looks like a complete nightmare. This is because it's a CSV file, and everything's in the same column. One thing to check for is just go and make sure that there's a student to every line. As the gradebook becomes more complex, the errors can creep into Teams, especially if you've used special characters in any feedback, any comments that you've made. So you go there to your CSV file, you click on the first column just by clicking on the A so that everything is selected, and you click on Data, and what we're going to do is go Text to Columns. Click on Text to Columns, and you want delimited. You don't want a fixed width, it must be delimited. So you just click Next, and already it's going to sort the text into different columns according to tabs. Well, there are no tabs, and if you look at the data you'll see that it's separated by commas. So I'm going to select comma here, and it gives you a little preview. So first name, last name, email address, and then there seems to be some stuff pulling through. So you just click Next, and Next, Finish, and now you've got it neatly arranged. The first one, called Points, shows you what it's out of. And Feedback will give any written feedback. And then the next column will give you the marks that the students have achieved. So you can go through and delete those lines if you wish to do so. And then you'll get an accurate mark book. And all you do is you save it in a format. You can save it. I'm going to just save it to the Downloads folder. And I just make sure that it's saving as an Excel workbook rather than something else. And I just click Save, and now you have an ordinary spreadsheet that you can use to record your marks. This is something typically you do towards the end of term when marks are due. Well, have fun with it, enjoy it, experiment with Gradebook, and see how it works.